Hi everyone, welcome back to this channel. My name is Deepika Dembri and today I am going to share some important tips how to speak English. Yes, this the video is for those who are crazy about how to start or learn English fluently. But before that, you have to create that level, how to start speaking English. So I'm giving you 5 or 4 tips. You have to do it dedicatedly every day. I am sure, and it is dead sure, that you will start learning. In fact, at the same level, you will start speaking English. So let's begin. What are those tips? The first, which one is very important, as you get up early in the morning, it should be your daily routine from the day as it starts up. So, as everyone, I know every one of you goes through newspaper, news. So, it's better you start your day with vocabulary. Because if you have words, then definitely you can frame the sentences. Because without vocabulary, sentences can't be framed and you cannot speak. So, you need some words to speak. Is that clear? I hope you understood it. So, first of all, where you have to emphasize a lot is that it doesn't matter that what is the level of your learning. If you are a beginner, you even don't know what are those words, how should I start up with. If I talk about if you are a very basic, so start with very simple words. Vocabulary doesn't mean that you have to go through a very high built vocabulary. Start from the basics. So at least you must know what are the words spoken in English, the words which are the things which are around you, or you are in habit of talking about that in your day-to-day life, right? So start doing workout on the vocabulary. It doesn't mean that in a day you have to frame a bulk of vocabulary. It is not possible at all. So make a timetable, or you can say make a plan that today I'm going to learn only 5 vocabs or at least 4 vocabs in a day. So you make it sure that those vocabs should always be in your mind while you are speaking. And at the same time, frame those vocabularies into sentences of your own. How you will use those vocabulary or how you will use those words in your sentences. Is that clear? So the first part is your vocabulary. Then the second will be you have to pen down those words and start writing your own sentences. You frame it in Hindi first, then try to frame it in English. It doesn't matter how you're framing. It could be not so apart. I could say it would be not fantastic, or grammatically it will not sound well if you write it first time, but daily practice will make you fluent in that part also. Is that clear? So the second tip which I'm going to share you is, yes, conversation. It's a basic, it is must. You have to speak at least for 15 minutes. You have to give those 15 minutes to yourself. So how you will give? If you don't have such an environment, it doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter if you have environment or not. You just talk to yourself. As we sing a song, we dance in any song, we talk to ourselves also sometimes, right? So it's better you speak a few sentences, few words, few quotations, everything what else you like to speak as usually in your day-to-day life, which sentences are going to be very important for you. You keep on talking to yourself, although you will not get the reply, but it doesn't matter. It will create your vocal to start speaking. At least you will start speaking. Every day you have to do this. So I hope you got the second point also. So moving on to the third point, which is very important. If you are in a habit of writing, writing is also a very important part. You can write your daily activity. I am not saying you have to sit and you can make 15-20 minutes. Even if I say that in a whole day you can make 1 hour, you just split those 1 hours into 15 minutes, 10 minutes, and you can do these things. I know everybody can make 1 hour in a day for yourself, and you must do it. So what you have to do is that you have to write diary writing. You have to create that skill. If it is not clear how to write it in English, you just try to write it in Hindi and then try to frame those sentences in English. What else you did in the whole day, every day, it should be in this process. So it will generate the level of your writing as well, thinking as well, and at the same time spoken. So you are creating three parts which are very must for speaking English, right? So moving on to the fourth point which I'm going to tell you is one technique. And that technique is known as shadowing. It's nothing shadowing like, but what it means is that it's a very simple technique. Don't go through the technique, you just understand what the shadowing means here. It means you have to, first of all, you have to listen. If you're watching any podcast, you're listening any song, you're listening any movie, but it should be in English, right? So you should listen it carefully. At the same time, try to imbibe those words and speak spontaneously with them as you're doing a mimic, right? You have to mimic all those. If you will listen carefully, you will sound like that, you will mimic, definitely those words will come out of your mind and it will be fed in your mind as well. I hope it's clear to everyone. And the last thing which I'm going to tell you is again very important. That is you have to work out on your pronunciation part. Yes, it's very and equally important when you are trying to speak English, because your pronunciation is one which will build up your spoken level to a far a better part. It will enhance your spoken skill as well, because wrong words pronounced will be totally wrong while you are speaking. Anyone can you guide that. So please don't do that. You have to work on your pronunciation also. Now you will say, ma'am, from where we will see the pronunciation? Actually, today the world is digital. You have all platforms from where you can search anything. If you want to know any word, you just click on the Google, you will be knowing what is the pronunciation of that word. But yes, of course, you have to work for that. In a sense, you have to be dedicated. It should come from your inner conscience that I have to work on. It doesn't matter how much you are doing. At least in a day, if you learn 3 to 4 sentences or 3 to 4 vocabulary also, and you did those vocabs in the sentences and you try to speak to yourself in 15 minutes, gradually you can increase the level as per your demand. You will definitely start speaking. This is guaranteed. This is dead sure. I'm making you assure you will do so. And those who are watching this video, please like, share and subscribe this channel to get more videos, motivational videos. Thanks for watching it. See you in the next video. Till then, bye. Take care.